Hi students, in this video I am going to talk about organization structure and design, and also uh, motivation, leadership, communication and controlling uh, in brief. Now to move on to the organization structure or organizational structure. Organization structure is the vertical and horizontal configuration of departments, authority, job, etc. within an organization. The vertical dimension of an organization structure depicts the hierarchy of authority from top to bottom, showing, for example, who reports to whom, the number of management levels, who has authority over what, and so on. The horizontal dimension depicts differentiation of total organization's job into different departments, showing who does what job, the number of departments, and so on. While organization design is the creation or change of an organization structure. The organization design of a company reflects its effort to respond to changes, integrate new elements, ensure collaboration, allow flexibility, and so on. Now, to look into the horizontal and vertical dimensions into a little bit further, horizontal dimension of an organization is created by grouping the activities into departments after the objectives are understood clearly. This is achieved by grouping the closely related or similar activities necessary to achieve specific objectives into departments or sections. For example, activities of hydropower authority can be grouped into departments such as generation and transmission. So if you look at this organogram or organization structure, the different units at each level represents the horizontal dimension. Like for example, the manufacturing, finance, marketing in this level shows the horizontal dimension of organization, and the breaking up of the bigger activity into smaller sub activities represents the vertical dimension of an organization. Now moving on to the forms of organization design. Basically there are four organization design, and most of the organization structure falls into one of these four basic categories. One form of organization structure or design is functional design, where the members and units in the organization are grouped into functional departments such as marketing department, production department, finance department, human resource department, etc., where each department is responsible for looking after uh, similar or related activities. Activities related to marketing are grouped under marketing. Activities that has got to do with production or manufacturing or fabricating are grouped under production. All financial activities are grouped under finance department, and so on. Another form of organization design is conglomerate design, where an organization is made up of a set of unrelated business. An organization is made up of a set of unrelated businesses. Essentially, a holding company that results from unrelated diversification can be uh, can be an example of conglomerate design. Like for example, Samsung Electronics Company is an example of conglomerate design, where this company deals with unrelated products like electronics, communication, and appliances. In this case, from one point of view, you can see that it is based on the departmentalization based on product, but but a clear distinction about conglomerate design is that although the organization structure is based on the departmentalization based on uh, different products, but the products are not related to each other. So when you form an organization by breaking the whole organization into departments dealing with different products, then it gives rise to what is called conglomerate organization design. In this case, each business or set of business may be operated by a general manager who is responsible for its profits or loss, and each general manager may function independently of the others. Another form of organization design is divisional design. This is similar to conglomerate design, in the sense that the organization structure is created by forming departments and units based on product. But the difference of this design from the conglomerate is that the division of units, or the division of the organization into different departments or units, are based on products that are related to each other. An example of this divisional design is the organizational structure that is used by Hewlett Packard. In this case, this company deals with products that are related to each other, like computer, printer, scanner. They are all related to each other. So this divisional design is based on multiple businesses in related areas operating within a larger organizational framework. In this form of organization, uh, each unit may work with relative autonomy, but all units function in the same general market. And this design results from what is called a strategy of related diversification. Another form of organization design is matrix design, which is based on two overlapping bases of departmentalization. This type of design is very common in project organization. So you can see one example here. So here you can see the functional departments: engineering department, production department, finance department, marketing department. And here you can see project A, project B, project C, with a project manager for project A, B, and C. And the people working under each functional department here are either working for engineering or project A, or production department or project A, or finance department or project A. So you can see the overlap here as mentioned here. So a set of departments is superimposed across the functional departments. So these projects are superimposed onto or across the functional departments here. So employees in a matrix are simultaneously members of a functional department such as engineering department, and the same members are a part of a project team. So you can see the members under this engineering department can be a member of the engineering department as well as project A. Okay, so sometimes maybe this the same member here may be a member of project B and project C also simultaneously. So therefore, a matrix design has a multiple command structure. That means any given individual reports to both functional superior and one or more project managers. So people working under this engineering department here will have to report to both the vice president of engineering department as well as to the project manager of project A. Now to look into horizontal and vertical dimensions a little bit further, the activities of each department may further be classified and placed under the charge of different sections of that particular department. And in doing so, this it gives rise to vertical dimension of an organization. And the vertical dimensions determine where in its hierarchy the decision making power is concentrated, whether decision making power is centralized in the offices of upper level managers or decentralized to lower level of managers. Vertical dimension also is concerned with the number of levels in an organization's hierarchy. And depending upon the number of levels, some organizations may have tall hierarchies and others may have flat hierarchies with few layers of management levels. So if you can see in this example figure, here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. In this case there are only 3 levels. So this organization is flat compared to this organization because it has less level of management. Now moving on to the contingency approach to organization design. Even the researchers are not conclusive to support any specific organization structure. Some find flatter structure to be better way to design an organization. Others find tall organization better, and therefore no one structure is best for all situations. The type of organization structure useful for a particular organization depends on a number of factors, and because of that it calls for a contingency approach to organization design. uh, in many situations. So, organization design may depend upon number of factors that are mentioned here. So, design of an organization may depend upon the environment, culture and history, tasks that the primary task that the organization will have to perform or deal with. It may also depend upon technology, strategy, size of the organization, span of control, form of organization, whether it is cooperative, private, or government organization, availability of finance and personnel, managerial characteristics, employee characteristics, and so on. So, uh, how an organization is designed will depend on all these factors. All these factors may uh, require an organization structure to be changed, or organization design may also resist change because of some of these factors, especially the culture and history. So, uh, depending upon all these factors, uh, organization design may be changed or can be changed or may be required to be changed to suit the uh, changing circumstances and situations. So, with the change in environment, organizational structure may need to be changed to improve its effectiveness and efficiency. And the culture and history sometimes may not allow the change of organization structure because of uh, restrictions on what may or may not be done, or what is desirable and what is not desirable. Organization design may also need to change depending upon the tasks, primary tasks that may need to be performed. So, depending upon the eh, depending upon whether a business is production or marketing of economic goods and services, the organization may need to be designed accordingly. If the organization is uh, required to fulfill social needs, for example, a government organization, then uh, organization structure may need to be uh, changed or improved in order to fulfill uh, social welfare, for example. So, the organization structure may need to be changed with the changing technology. Some technology may be more complex, and the need for supervision and coordination may be high, or the technology may be such that it may require very less people to uh, supervise and coordinate. Like, for example, uh, organizations that are operated using uh, artificial intelligence. And organization design may also need to be changed with a change in strategy or long-term goals, so that the structure is as aligned to improve its effectiveness in achieving those revised long-term goals. Similarly, organization structure may need to be changed depending on the number of employees working, with the change depending upon the change in the number of employees working. If the number of employees needs to be increased or increased due to uh, increased number of hierarchy, then the organization structure would need to be changed accordingly. Also, organization structure or organization design uh, may be changed with the change in span of control, which is nothing but number of subordinates directly reporting to a manager. So if the organization feels that uh, it can no longer afford to employ many managers, then the span of control may need to be increased by decreasing the number of managers. So that way, organization design may need to be changed, and organization structure may need to be changed depending upon what form of organization it is, what type of organization it is, whether it is a cooperative organization or private organization or government organization. So organization design will also depend upon availability of fund and availability of personnel. So lack of certain skills may require other personnel to assume duties as they would not be assigned. That they would not be, that they would not have, that they would not be assigned before. So accordingly, some part of the organization may need to be changed. Organizational design or organization design may need to be changed depending upon managerial characteristics. Sometimes maybe when the maybe for example when a manager is first recruited, the organization is not fully aware of his or her personality, skill and value system, and later the management comes to learn about his special ability, then he may be assigned maybe additional uh, responsibility, or maybe uh, he may be assigned to work uh, as a manager of combined unit which were before working as uh, many smaller units. Similarly, employee characteristics also may affect the organization design. So as uh, employees are recruited, as some employees are recruited and some other employees uh, leave the organization, then the overall employee characteristics would change, and in that case some of the units of the organization or some part of the organization may need to be reorganized. So in this way, organizations may need to be changed depending upon the upcoming situations. So, and for that, it calls for contingency approach to organization design. So maybe I think I will stop here because the video is becoming too lengthy. Thank you.